to welcome each and every one of you guys out this evening to our Monday night Shopping Sherlock Power Call.
Hi, Marie.
Welcome to the call. My name is Lou Smith. I am a global power here with the Shopping Sherlock, and the person who invited you, I'm sure by the time we are done with this call, you will be thanking them. This is a very special call for our elite, so someone either thought very, very highly of you or consider you a go-getter for you to even be on the call or invited to the call. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you all a gentleman who is very dear to me. He is one of the top leaders of our company. He is very knowledgeable. He loves helping tons of people make money in the industry. He's making gobs of money himself, and he's actually, and he doesn't share this often, but he's actually was able to retire from his job at the age of 36 years old. So definitely someone you want to listen to. But without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and introduce none other than our very own Mr. Brandon Ivey. Are you there?
Yes, I am. Lou, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Take it away.
All right, thank you very much, Lou, for that introduction. And Lou, for those of you who don't know, is a global affiliate with Shopping Sherlock. That's the second highest position with the company, which means that she also is a co-owner of the company and holds equity, which you'll hear more about in a couple of minutes. But welcome. This is our Monday Night Live power call for Shopping Sherlock. You've been invited here because somebody thought highly of you to share some detailed, I don't even want to call it inside information, but I'll call it that, inside information, because you know something that most people don't know about, won't hear about, and probably won't even know that's taking place for the next couple of years. You're getting the inside scoop. Now, as Lou said, I did retire at the age of 36 years old. I've been blessed to do so. I've been in the industry of network marketing for 16 years. I love this industry. I would promote this for every generation as an alternative means to corporate America. But, my background is not much different from many of yours. I was told that if I want to have financial freedom in America, there's a couple of things I must do. That's go to school, get good grades, and get a good, safe, secure job, a job that will take care of me for the rest of my life. And that's exactly what I did. I graduated from Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia. I went on to have a nice corporate career going, but due to no fault of my own, I was laid off from my job. Now, if you've ever been laid off from your job, you know exactly how that feels, and if you haven't, I guarantee you know somebody who has, and chances are you're putting in more time and more hours on your job, and you better not even ask for a raise because you're lucky to have a job in the first place. Now, let's talk about those lucky few. The federal government states that 97% of all Americans will retire broke, depending on family, government, and friends by the age of 65. 97%. We have 10,000 baby boomers retiring a day, a trend that's going to continue for the next 10 years. So I don't need to convince you that the economy is not doing so well right now. You must look for an alternative. And in this day and age, everybody has kind of been exposed to being able to have your own home-based business. There's a lot of them out there today. There wasn't that many when I first got started in this industry. In fact, when I first got started in this industry, people didn't even know that you could have a home-based business. Today, it's not are you open to one? It's which one are you already a part of? And see, what we're going to talk about today or this evening is a new form of a business model in network marketing, something that has never been done before. We are the first. The name of the company is called Shopping Sherlock. It is a 2-year-old company. We've been in profit since our second month in business. We're a debt-free company. We matched all of 2013 revenue on our first 6 months of 2014. We're on pace to triple our revenue this year, and our goal is to be a multi-billion-dollar long-term legacy company. That's why I am here, based out of Santa Monica, California. Our biggest growth is happening overseas. In fact, the country right now, the hottest country, is Kazakhstan. We are a worldwide business. If you have a cell phone and internet access, you can do this business from anywhere. So what are we taking advantage of? We're in the industry of e-commerce. E-commerce is the biggest and fastest growing industry on the planet. As a matter of fact, it is the greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of mankind. It consists consider this the modern-day gold rush, or in other words, the second industrial revolution. And how many of you were able to take advantage of the first industrial revolution? None of us. We weren't even alive back then. But the people who did take advantage of it back then became wealthy. What's happening again in our lifetime. This doesn't happen often. In fact, experts say we are at the beginning of a 10-year golden age of e-commerce. And all e-commerce means is people are shifting how they are spending their money. See, when you go to work, you get a paycheck, you pay your bills, and whatever's left over you use to spend on shopping and clothes and food and entertainment. That's called commerce. But because of technology and the internet, people are able to purchase items and products from anywhere on the planet just by logging on to the internet. The internet has revolutionized how we socialize, how we communicate, how we do business, how we live our lives. How many of you will be able to survive without the internet for 1 week today? Not many. Facebook went down for 5 minutes and people called 911. Now, I grew up without the internet. I just celebrated my 20-year high school reunion, and we were all talking about looking at old pictures. None of us had cell phones. None of us had smartphones. A few maybe had a pager. And how life has changed in such a short period of time. But there's also no secret that a lot of money is being made on the internet. You ever heard of companies like Yahoo, YouTube, Google? What about Facebook, Amazon? You know, what's the one thing that they all have in common besides being multi-billion-dollar companies and being on the internet? It's the fact that they give their product away for free. And everything is being moved now to a mobile platform. Howard Schultz even said it, the owner of Starbucks, January of 2014, if your business is not positioned to take advantage of e-commerce, of mobile commerce, you will not be in business for long. Shopping Sherlock just launched our own mobile app. And why the mobile? Why is that so important? Because when you leave your home, there's 3 things you do not leave without: your keys, your wallet, and your mobile phone. And soon, it's only going to be the mobile phone, because your mobile phone is going to be able to carry all of your information that your wallet does. It's going to act just like your keys. The mobile phone is going to be the mouse of the world, your own personal assistant in your hand. And since that's where all the eyeballs are looking now is on the mobile phone, all businesses are moving to that platform. So what exactly does the Sherlock do? Before I tell you what it does, I want to ask you a question. How would you like to get paid 3 to 4 figures a month by giving away a mobile app and sharing it with all of your friends and family for free? Better yet, how would you like to earn $2 on every active mobile app you give away for free? You don't have to have experience. You don't have to be a network marketing guru. You don't have to have years of experience in this industry. You don't have to have a college degree. It doesn't matter if you have 1, 2, or 3 jobs, or if you work from home or you're a stay-at-home mom. If you can give an app away for free, you can make money. Will people use our mobile app? Yes. Why? Because our whole goal is to find you the best deals on products that you're going to buy anyway. See, most network marketing companies sell a product. And the product could be anything. And more than likely, it's a good product. Excellent product. Not too many companies out there that have crappy products. The problem is, most people don't actually sell those products because those products are not a necessity in their lives. See, what we do is take whatever it is you spend on a monthly basis, and we're going to show you how to save money. We're like a Google search engine. When you Google something, does Google bring up to you the cheapest price on products that you want? No. It brings up the most popular websites, the websites with the most internet traffic, the websites that have spent the most money on advertising dollars. What the Sherlock does is the same exact thing, only the Sherlock is going to search the entire internet, and find whatever it is you're looking for in a matter of seconds and price compare to show you the best deals on what you want to buy. We're coming into shopping season. I already see commercials about Christmas. People are already starting to save money, put money aside, go put things on layaway. They're already planning their Black Friday extravaganza after Thanksgiving, what stores are going to hit up and stay up late at night to. But this shopping season is going to break all records for e-commerce. Cyber Monday is going to be far bigger than Black Friday. But with all these people spending money, what if you could tell them, hey, Sherlock it first. Show them the mobile app. The mobile app, you're going to be able to find local deals in your area. You're going to be able to shop for things in your area or anywhere around the world. You're going to be able to do a price scanner where you can go into a store, scan the barcode of what you want, and see if Sherlock can find a better price for you. You'll never leave home without it. And then you make money off of this as well. What if you gave it away to 500 people and they're all actively using it? Could an extra $1,000 a month help anybody out? Let me tell you the reason why I am here. I am a businessman. I'm not looking to make just a couple $100 a month or a couple $1,000 a month. I joined a home-based business because I wanted financial freedom, not just retire, but financial freedom for the next few generations. And that happens when you have ownership of a company. Ownership of a company in a trillion-dollar industry, which Lou Smith has. You hit the position of global. And when you see a more detailed presentation, you know what that means. But it's the second highest position. Not only can you earn up to $20,000 a week in our bonuses, not only are you going to get paid on all the Sherlocks you give away and all the people that you personally enrolled as Sherlocks as well, you're going to get a 20% check match on every single person on your team. Check match. Not just on the people you personally enroll, but on every single person on your team. But the most important part of it is we're going to give you equity in the company. What happened to the employees that were a part of Facebook, WhatsApp, Alibaba? What happened to them when the company went public or got bought out by another company? Or they have revenue share each year. They all became instant millionaires overnight. We're giving 2.5% equity to all of the globals. That means when this is a billion-dollar company, I said when, not if, when, all the globals are worth $25 million combined. The ultimate goal is to have every single active global to be worth at least $1 million. That's the CEO's goal. So you have two choices. One choice is to keep doing what you're doing on a 9-to-5 job, knowing that after 40 years there's no more pension, your house is more of a liability than an asset, you already ran through your savings because you have no pension, and Social Security is only $800 to $1,500 a month. These are statistics. I don't need to know what's going on in your household. Nationwide statistics. Becoming a Walmart greeter is not an option. Or you put your head down in a business like ours over the next couple of years, earn equity in a billion-dollar company, and you choose that as your retirement. That's the choice I make, and that is the choice we are offering you here tonight. What you want to do is get back to the person who invited you. If at all what I said makes any type of sense, pull out your credit card and get started, because after all I said, you know what the cost of getting started with us is? Not $12,000. Not $2,500, not even $500. It's only one time $249 to sign up. That's less than the cost of your smartphone. And you're good to go in business. The monthly is only $34.95. There's companies out there whose monthly website fee costs more than that. $1.15 a day and you're in business. Pull out your credit card and get started. If you've got questions, you can stick around at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're having a Getting Started training with Lou Smith. So you can hop onto that and learn more about how we do what we do. The next live webinar that I will be doing will be an international webinar tomorrow. International is going to be at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific, and that's 8 p.m. UK time. And I think, I forgot what time that is in Japan, maybe 1 in the morning or something. But I'm doing one tomorrow, and then we have another grand opening tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern with Global Rod Doctor. So thank you guys for joining us. This was our 15-minute power call, and we're looking for leaders. This is going to happen with or without you. Nobody knows about us yet. Less than 5,000 active reps in the United States. So we're looking for leaders. Will it be you or somebody that you know? Thank you for joining us. My name is Brandon Ivey, Global with Shopping Sherlock. See you all later on tonight and tomorrow. God bless. Bye-bye.